I felt on top of the world this morning. You know why? It's because when I woke up, I picked up my phone, I went onto Instagram, and I saw a notification that, like, never in a million years I would have expected to get. And it really warmed up my heart, and I just felt ecstatic. So, I think yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I posted a reel on Instagram that was like a video of my car, the Mercedes-AMG GT63S, and on top of it, it said, I get curious, I wonder sometimes, do my old teachers ever see my Instagram and go like, how did this idiot make so much money? And while I was sleeping, an old teacher of mine, my most beloved teacher, the one that has like pretty much like mentored me, shaped me as a human being, commented saying, no, on the contrary, I never thought that you're an idiot. You were like, what did he say? That you were a kind and sensitive kid. And that shit like made my morning. And here's the thing, I get a lot of compliments on a daily basis. But one of the reasons why this one especially stuck out was because of how potent my relationship with my teacher is. We meet like once a year. We interact like once a year. And because that's the case, whenever you interact with the person, the conversations, the messages, everything is just more potent. It's like, imagine if you meet a human being every single day, you get tired of them. You know what they're gonna say, you know what they're gonna do, you know how they're gonna act, you know what they're gonna eat, for example. But if you meet a person like once a year, twice a year, every single time that you meet them, you're gonna be like, so what's happening in your life? How are you doing? And everything is exciting. So I'm not saying that you should deliberately ghost people. Okay, maybe I'm saying that you should. What I'm saying is that you shouldn't, if you want your relationships, your interactions with the people that you love to be more potent and to be just better and more effective, if that makes sense, more heartwarming, more fun, more exciting, don't be too common. Get busy. Like, for example, me, when I started my business 2 years ago, ever since then I've been really busy. I don't go out into town too often. But when I go out and I meet my friends like once every 4 months or whatever, when we meet up, we have so much fun. It's an absolute blast. We have an amazing time. The conversations are authentic. They're not forced. You can feel it in the air. People are genuinely curious, like, how are you doing? What are you doing? How are you feeling? And it's just fun. So the main takeaway from this video is, don't be too common. Don't be easy to get in contact with, in touch with. I got a lot of people asking me to meet up with me, and I deny them. But if we meet up one day, for some reason, you know how exciting and potent the conversations will be? Yeah, exactly. So, dude, get busy, work on your business, work on yourself, and once every while, go out and meet up with people and enjoy your life. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Be a potent human being. I'm sorry for yapping so much, but maybe I'm wrong for saying this, but my theory is, whenever I have kids, yeah, I want to meet up with them, but I'm speaking from my own experience. If you talk with your kids every single day about the same things every single day and don't make the relationship exciting, it's gonna get boring and it's gonna get nasty. But if you give people space and you don't talk with them too often, and you're genuinely like busy, and people know that you are busy, not just ghosting them for whatever reason, and then you meet up with them, you're gonna have a great time. So I have probably the same theory with kids. Again, I don't have kids. I've never had kids. I'm yet to have kids, God willing. But I feel like, I'm not gonna be nagging them every single day. But whenever we finally talk, whenever we finally go out to play and stuff like that, it's gonna be a blast. Let's see if my theory is right. Maybe I'm gonna be proven wrong, and it turns out that spending every single day with them is gonna be amazing. Yeah, while they're still a baby, you need to spend every single day with them. But I'm talking about whenever they're in their teenage years, whenever they're a little grown up, like 6 years old. Give them space, give them time, let them spend time with their friends, let them do what they want to do. Don't nag them constantly. Shit, I just noticed what I'm doing. I'm tapping into my unconscious mind by saying all of this. This video took a completely different turn, but my parents, they nagged me every single day growing up. And I'm not complaining. I have really good parents. They raised me well. I always had food on my plate, a roof over my head, clothes, everything. They loved me and I loved them, but being too frequent with someone is not a good thing, in my opinion. I'm a little bit icky when it comes to people who are constantly in your face, who constantly are talking with you. I need some space sometimes. And I assume that people feel the same way. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. Rewatch this video if I confuse you with what I'm saying, but be a potent human being.